Hey, Ronique. Hey, Tasia. Yes, it's my birthday. So, yes, it's my birthday, and I guess I wanted to play a little game, like a guessing game. Y'all guess how old I'm turning today. Thank you. Your birthday's on Friday? Well, happy early birthday. Hey, Torrance. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. So as y'all are coming in, I want y'all to guess my age, and the first person who guesses correctly I will send y'all a little LaVidarosa care package. I'll let you choose. Well, let me see. I'm gonna do the first. Let me think. I'm gonna do the first two people. I have a bunch of makeup products that I'm gonna give away, and I also have some hair products that I'm gonna give away. And I'll the first two people that guess correctly, make it three. I didn't think this through, y'all. This is so spur of the moment. This is so spur of the moment, but I'm thinking like I have plenty. So what I'm gonna do is the first three people that guess correctly you can choose whether you want makeup or whether you want hair products or do you want some items from LaVidarosa style. I'll let you choose. And yeah. First of all, let me say no one is correct so far. I'm not giving any hints. I'm not giving any hints. I'm not even gonna tell if you're correct because I guess I'll just wait until the end. I'll let y'all guess, and then I'll go through the chat, and we'll do it that way. But I this is crazy. You know what? This is funny. Oh, people are guessing my age. It's my birthday today, and I asked y'all to guess my age. Y'all are really flattering me with some of these. Like I'm so serious. I'm like, oh my goodness, really? Um, but I'm gonna let y'all continue to guess right now. Um, I will let the winners know who the winners are. I think I'll just go ahead and do this in the beginning so we can get it out of the way. I'll let y'all guess for a few more minutes. But shout out to everybody that's in here. Make sure you like the video. Make sure that you thumbs up because it helps me get into the algorithm. I was supposed to edit my Married at First Sight review for the reunion. It's still on my computer, y'all. I've been so busy. I've been busy and lazy. Let's just be real. I'll be honest. I've been busy and lazy, but I'm gonna try to get that done tonight and upload it for tomorrow. Even though like that's the day the new episode comes on, but I'll try to have that up at least by tomorrow. And yeah, I decided to go ahead and go live tonight so we can talk about it on my birthday. Yay! Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and because I feel like people already guessed it at this point when I told y'all. that you were wrong. Y'all went ahead and guessed it after that. So the first 3 people, let me make sure. Let's see. The first 3 people that correctly guessed my age was Tasia Bromell. I hope I said that right. Free Will 126 and Angeline Sherrod. So I'm gonna need for y'all to reach out to me. What's the best way? Maybe email me. Email me and I will get all of your information and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat right here. Y'all make sure y'all email me and I will get you your prize. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Yes, I am 30 today. The big 3-0. Flirty 30, quirky 30, all that. All that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who guessed early 20s. I'm just like, thank you. Oh my goodness. But I'm blessed to be 30 today. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do like a girl chat video after this because I was like really feeling a way about turning 30. But that's a whole other video. Let's get into Married at First Sight. Thriving 30s. Okay. I like that one too. I always thought you were so much younger than me. People, when my hair was longer and when it was blonde, people used to think I was 18. Like I was like, oh my goodness, I must look really young. 30 is the new 20. That's what we gonna go with. If only I knew what I knew now when I was 20, I would be so much further. Thank you. Okay, y'all. I'm about to pull these pictures up. Yes, melanin preservative. Shout out to my mama and my daddy. Shout out to my grandmother, both my grandmothers. They all look young. Well, my dad's no longer here, rest in peace. But he looked young. My mom looks young. People never guess her age correctly. My grandmother's the same way. So yeah, it runs in the family. Shout out to them because they gave me those genes. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to waste time because I forgot to pull the pictures up. Let me see. Okay, so I just want y'all to know that all bets are off. We're doing spoilers. Let us know all the tea, okay? That's what we're here for. We want to talk about it all, okay? I'm super late talking about this. I'm going to be putting out for any of those who came in late, I'm going to be putting out my official review. I'm going to try to get that out by tomorrow. But, today I wanted to see what y'all had to say. Let me pull these pictures up, y'all. Let me put them in order. We didn't talk about Bao and Johnny this episode. But okay. It's all spoiled at this point, the whole season. I know, right? Ugh. Yeah, I know. I know. We gonna get to we're gonna get to Myrla and Q. We're gonna get to them. But okay. Let me just say that Jose and Rachel, I was glad that the host called Jose out because I feel like he was never officially called out during the season. Like maybe he apologized before the experts got a chance to talk to him. I don't know, but I feel like he just kind of got away with it without any sort of like reprimanding. So I was glad to see that Kevin called him out. Um but he still was kind of like trying to skirt around it. Oh, he got on my last nerve talking about that. Still couldn't believe that Vincent called him out. When did Vincent call him out? Rachel has no self-respect. I know. When I heard that she left him, I was so happy. Like I was so happy for her. Like, yes, girl. Cause I knew her moving in that house was gonna be a problem. I didn't know what form it was gonna take on, but I knew her moving in that house was gonna be a problem. And sure enough, he probably didn't even want her to move none of her stuff in there. So he could say, well, this is my stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just want to be controlling. And I'm thinking like this man, he done showed you his true colors. It wasn't just the fact that he locked you out. It was just all of everything that happened around it. I mean, before he even locked you out, he cursed you out. I mean, he talked to you crazy, threatened to throw the ring at you. After he locked you out, he was nonchalant about it, didn't want to apologize, didn't want to take accountability for it, went around lying to everybody, acting like you cheated on him, acting like you was calling out your ex's name. This man showed his true colors. And then she had the nerve to low-key try to defend him. Well, I saw his side of it. What side? What side? What side? Oh, he didn't think that I wouldn't have a place to stay. Um, he locked his wife out. And then it kind of really broke my heart when she was like, well, I didn't know. Like, should I just sit here on the ground in the hallway? Like, Rachel, no, ma'am. With that smirk on his pink lips. Oh, my grandma, she was going off when she was watching that. Especially about his lips, because he really was smirking the whole time. He really was. He was not. The gravity of the situation did not call for a smirk on your face at all. Rachel is like Myrla and Brett. They were all not feeling it from the beginning. Rachel brought way too many pencils to Jose's house. What? I was so glad when Rachel went to her ex's when she was locked out, cussed out, and physically threatened. Such sweet revenge. Yes. And some people were excuse me, y'all. Hold on, because people are just doing too much. I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, people were like really trying to like be like, "Oh, well you're married, so you don't call your ex." If my husband shows me that he does not care about me whatsoever, locks me out of my house, Rachel literally had nowhere to go. She was going to sit down in the hallway. Like I don't look, your safety is first is the first priority at this point. Like who cares how he feels about you calling your ex after he locked her out of her own home? Like it's not like it was his house. So I'm just girl, I was like, girl. But I still don't think they'll last. I wonder if they'll still be together at this little special that's coming up. A husband you met nothing but exactly 3 seconds ago. I secured my property. Oh, Jose, me and Jose might have to square up because you doing a little bit too much, sir. I can't. I hope they are already apart by now. If not, they should be done by the end of 2022. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make. I don't know any woman that could tolerate him, especially after watching the entire season and seeing. Sometimes it takes you watching it. You know what I'm saying, and actually seeing it from an outside perspective. Excuse me. Rachel did look really pretty. She did. She looked good. She did. I will say that. All right, you guys. Johnny and Jose are two peas in a girl. When I found out, okay, before we move on, when I found out that Johnny was getting information from Rachel and feeding it to Jose to try to help Jose get her back, I'm like, oh, y'all are on another level of devious. Like, she's sitting up here telling you, confiding in you. And you know what? Rachel could have been telling him that on purpose. Could have been. But I'm just like, why are you going back and telling Jose ways to manipulate Rachel into taking him back? Like, what was that about? Now, if Jose was a decent man, I probably wouldn't feel as strongly about that. But he's very controlling. And the things that he did on this show to me are abusive. So I don't think he should be given any sort of information to try to woo her back. Knowing what we know, knowing what Johnny knows. I mean, if you were a true friend, why are you trying to? I mean, I guess Jose is his friend too, but I wouldn't trust Johnny or Jose or Myrla for that matter. We're gonna get to her too. But I don't trust the people on this show. When I first started my review, I said I just didn't even realize at the beginning of this season how many of these people would come out so trash. Like, where is your character? Anyway, let's move on. And it was so crazy how Jose got mad at Rachel for calling him Johnny. Them two are glued to the hip now, so I'm even more confused. Right. Over something so small. It was so stupid. Okay, finally, Brett and Ryan had something worth talking about. I guess. I mean, this is the most interesting thing they've ever had happen in their relationship because both of them are so passive. He can't even tell her that he's not attracted to her. She can't even confront him on why he's not giving anything in this relationship. So it's kind of like, anyway, we already talked about the fact that Brett had like a boyfriend halfway through this season. And not to defend Ryan, because Ryan, I still feel the same way I felt about Ryan. The only reason why I think Brett was wrong for, dating someone. I can understand why Ryan's sister was upset, because the sister thought they actually had a chance, or she was actually trying to pursue a relationship with Ryan, and it turns out that she had a boyfriend. The only reason why I have a problem with it is, one, just break it off with him. Don't sit up here and play the woe is me card when you're out here doing your own thing too. And then you have all of us cheering you on when you confront him about the dating app, when in actuality, you didn't really care. You didn't care because you had your man on the side, okay? Ryan's sister for the win. The fact that they look exactly, when I say, are they twins? Are they identical? Because, I mean, she looks like him without a beard and with blonde hair, and vice versa. He looks like her with a beard. Like, they look exactly alike. They both were wrong, yes. I think Ryan found out from someone else on the cast, and since he's non-confrontational, his sister had to bring it up. I mean, literally, Ryan can barely express himself. Like, he'll just sit back and just let anything happen unless somebody asks him a question. It was mainly Brett and his sister talking the entire time. I can only imagine living with him. I can only imagine. We don't know that Brett was seeing this man. He could have been a fellow volleyball coach and they were sharing strategies. But if you're coming home at 2 a.m. for the next 2 nights, I don't know. And when the sister brought it up, Brett looked caught. Like, she looked like, what? Me? What? Me? Yes, you, Brett. Yes. I don't believe Brett, because she just wasn't convincing to me. I mean, that very well could have been the case, but girl, the timeline was confusing. Was actually dating that guy when she confronted Ryan. She had to have been dating him at that point, because that was at the very end. She had that live face. Yeah, me have a man? Me? Me? Girl. And then, like, I don't know, she wasn't too pressed about them, like, saying, no, you did. She was like, okay. Brett, she was on that deny tip. Yes. So, I don't know. The thing is, I do feel deceived by Brett. I feel like maybe she just was trying to keep her reputation intact, but I don't hate Brett. Like, she alright. Girl, go on, do you. Just go on. Let's move on. I just really don't care enough. Now, these two. Not these two. This one. I guess I can't point to her on this. Y'all, because y'all know, I've been sitting up here defending Myrla every week. I would call her out when I thought she was wrong. But a lot of times I was like, Myrla's just misunderstood. I was defending her for liking designer. Oh, nothing's wrong with that. She works hard for her money. I still believe that. But her standoffish personality. Oh, I'm an introvert as well. I can relate. But this just takes the cake. Because I'm trying to figure out how you got up on this TV and was crying your eyes out about how much you cared about this man, how he went above and beyond, how you never really said a negative thing about him. And then all of a sudden you leave him after 2 weeks in such a callous and cold way. I'm flabbergasted. She was mean. She was mean. I cannot believe what she did. Me too, Pinky. She was my spirit animal. Then she was just cold. She was right to the end, but she did it so cruel. Why say yes on decision day? You knew you wasn't attracted to him. You knew you were not attracted to him. Like, if that's what it came down to, which I think is completely shallow. If that's what it, why are you coming on a show? Why is it that I gotta say this every season? Why are you coming on a show called Married at First Sight with all of these shallow things that you want in a mate as far as being physically attracted? Have you seen this show? Why do I feel like some people that come on this show have never watched one episode? Like, did you do your research? Did you just want to be on TV? Like, why are we here right now? And what's with the dramatics? What's with the waterworks? What's with the, public displays of affection? I remember that dinner that they had, and they were sitting at the head of the table, and Gil was talking about how he cared about her, and she was basically like, yeah, I'm choosing to love him. I remember all of that so clearly. He sold all his stuff. Why did you? There are so many times like she could have just been like, you know what? I'm just gonna break it off. Clean. She could have said no on decision day. She could have waited until, like, she should have told him before he sold everything and moved in. I'm sure there's more Myrla's not saying. Now, one thing in her defense, the financial situation, him constantly bringing it up would irritate me too. And she did say that the passive aggressive jokes bothered her. Understandable, but she never communicated that with him. And I feel like if she would have, because it's kind of like she was kind of going back and forth with him in banter. And so looking back, I could see how possibly he could think, oh, we were just, almost flirting. I could see how he could view it that way, but she said she didn't like it. So I wonder why she never told him that. I'm just like, did you know that you were going to do this from the beginning? Like, she wasn't invested. That is why she did not criticize nor care about his comments. When I tell you Gil was broken, I felt so bad for him. Oh my goodness. His heart is broken into a million pieces. And it just really felt like Myrla was tap dancing on it with her red bottoms. Like, oh my goodness. I almost shed a tear because, if you've been brokenhearted, you know how that feels. It almost takes you back to when you had your heart broken. It's like, how could you do that? Like, why would you do that to him? And, you know, for it to come down to her just not being attracted to him. I know that had to hurt. I know that had to hurt. And then, like on other segments, he was still referring to her as my wife. And then when the host asked him if she wanted to get back with you, would you get back with her? He said yes. Gil, that broke my heart, y'all. That broke my heart. And y'all know, by the end of this season, Gil was not my favorite. But that was sad. Baby, I cannot stand Myrla. So I'm so glad I made it to say that. Caitlin, you're crazy. Kevin had to say she don't want, and Kevin, you did not have. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Kevin. I'm about to go on my Kevin rant real quick, okay? Because he is. Why is he always chosen as a host? Now, he does he hold people's feet to the fire? Yes, he does. I will say that. The ones that he's not biased towards, right? He will do it. So I'll give him that. But the need to twist the knife at that point, why? Duh. She's sitting up here telling this man, I don't want him. I'm not attracted to him. He doesn't make the money. Like she said it so clearly. They're not together anymore. She was going to move out. He ended up moving out instead. He's talking about how brokenhearted he is about it. Why do you feel the need to twist the knife? It's like, I don't know, it's something off with him. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something off with him. He was shanking Gil. Oh my goodness. He's biased. He is. He's really biased. And I always say this in reference to him. I did not like that season with Michael and Brandon, and the whole situation with Brandon not coming to the reunion, or he wasn't invited or whatever, and him trying to make Michael speak for Brandon. I didn't like that. And I didn't like that whole rant, was a black man, he made us look bad as black men. I didn't like that. Kevin thought he was a therapist, right? And then he was really, really, really harping on the fact that she didn't kiss him. And looking back, obviously, we know why she didn't kiss him, why it took so long for her to kiss him. But Myrla and Gil went further than a lot of people that come on Married at First Sight. Miles and Karen come to mind because Miles and Karen barely kissed each other. And their season was doubly as long as a normal season. They barely even touched each other. And they are still married to this day. Kevin only likes Gil because they look alike. Kevin wishes. Kevin wishes. Kevin wants to be an expert. We do not. They better not. They better not. They better not. But I did hear that they're going to be replacing Jamie as the host of Unfiltered, and I'm like, good. Myrla is laughing at us in the photo for thinking she was genuine. Telling Gil this woman don't want you was harsh and unnecessary. Exactly. She was literally saying it out of her own mouth. He did not have to push that knife in further. That need for a woman to show affection on a man's timeline is so problematic. I agree. I can agree with that. Regardless of how we feel, Myrla did end up kissing him, and they did end up consummating their marriage. So honestly, that whole conversation was null and void to me. Now, I'm not on Myrla's side, but when they showed that clip of him doing a surprise massage, and you already know this woman didn't want to kiss you on your wedding day, but you're gonna do a surprise massage, you would have got embarrassed. Because if I tell you I'm not trying to do all that, and you talk about a surprise massage, surprise. The only surprise is you gonna be sitting there with that oil in your hand by yourself. I could actually see Gil being the host. You know what? A lot of people have been saying that. I like Gil in that moderator seat. I feel like he's good with steering the conversation without being too biased. I think he's good with that. I agree that surprise massage was a no-no. Are you not embarrassed? Myrla didn't have to say yes to the massage. She said no to everything else. True, but it's kind of like he set up the entire situation. She could have said no. She could have said no. You're right. You're right. But I'm telling you, I would have said no. I would have said, if I said no to kissing, what makes you think I want you rubbing all up on me? But we know why. We know why now. And so it's like, ugh. I can't even give her too much because it's like we know why. So let's move on, you guys. When I tell you they both equally irk me, equally. First of all, I'm team nobody. Okay? Let me tell you. Michaela started off on a bad foot with me by not wanting to be on stage. Why do you not want Zach up here? It is what it is. You gonna tell your side of the story, he gonna tell his side of the story. Or I wouldn't have even mind if she wanted to say whatever it is you wanted to say and then just have him come out later and him defend himself or whatever y'all wanted to do. But it was just so annoying that every time Kevin was like, well, why don't we just bring him out? No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I'm good. I don't need closure. I don't need. But then as soon as Zach gets up and tells his side, oh, now you want to be on the same stage. That was so childish. And oh, that was so. She boiled my blood with that one. They both need to grow up. I totally agree. Now let me be clear. Let me be clear. Both of them are childish. Both of them are immature. Both of them need intensive therapy, maybe in different areas, but they both need it. So I don't want to make it seem like one or over the other because I'm about to get to Zach. I'm going to get to Zach. Okay. I may not be Team Michaela, but I've been anti-Zach. Same. Michaela has no respect for boundaries. I thought Michaela looked pretty, but I'm still Team Zach. How she gonna sabotage his time? She got a chance to tell her lies alone. I need to go up there. I know, right? You know what the best part though about them not being on stage at the same time was their reactions in the back. The reactions in the back were hilarious. They were by far one of my favorite parts of this reunion because Michaela, no, what? No. Oh no, I need to get out. What? No, what? No. And then Zach would, oh, that's why she didn't want me out there. So she could, yeah, so she could do that. That's why she want. Zach can never be still. He's so like fidgety and he always gotta lean forward or do this. Like, be still. It's funny though, I ain't gonna lie. It's hilarious. Zach was about to come unglued. I know. Zach Hive is delusional. Yes, I agree with that. These people are undateable. Okay. She gave her side of the story. I mean, look, it was two things I got out of what she said that we kind of didn't know. On their 1 month anniversary, she said that they kissed each other and were intimate. Zach flat out denies this, and she said that he would and he didn't want her telling nobody. And then she said after after decision day, she went to his home and was playing wifey for a week, and the only way she would be able to get up there is if he would allow her to come up there because he has a fancy building. And so for a week she was cooking, cleaning, and performing wifely duties, if you know what I mean. Yes, pulling a Luke, yes. And as crazy as she has been this season, she did say she was wrong for how she acted. I feel like Kevin should have held her to the fire once again. I don't think that nobody on this show has properly held Michaela accountable for that terrible behavior at the ranch or whatever. So that's that. But this other stuff, I believe it. Because even the way that Zach was looking, almost was looking like he was caught too. Like he was he was like, oh yeah, that's why she didn't want me out there, because yeah. So is she lying? Like, and so I low key, I'm sorry, I believe her on this one. Because Zach, this entire season, has been yo-yoing her feelings. And I love that they played a montage of him. Oh, she's the best woman I've ever known. She's the only second to my mother. And this is the worst relationship I've ever been with a coworker, with a friend, with a family member. This is the worst relationship I've ever been in. Oh, but she's just such a great person, and I want to see where this relationship goes, but I'm going to say no on decision day, and I want to get a divorce, but I only want a divorce the last 2 months. I do want to work. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Brett and Zach were the top 2 guiltiest of the reunion, okay? Because they looked caught every time. Michaela came ready to expose in her acrimony wig. Lifetime better pay for my therapy. Zach is guilty. He said those were, I believe it. I believe it. He didn't deny her being at his apartment. Exactly. Zach would say, are we sleeping in the same bed because we have fun. Come on, we can read. Yeah, we know what sleeping. Come on, we know it. Does Zach think we're stupid? Like, like, do you really think we're falling for what you're saying? Like, we know why you wanted to sleep in the same bed with her. We know, like that clip where they discussed decision day, and he said that he was going to say no on decision day, and Michaela was like, okay, well, if you're going to say no on decision day, then we don't need to sleep in the same room tonight. And he was like, he got real upset about that. Why did you get so mad? You already told her you were going to say no on decision day. Why does it matter if y'all sleep in two different rooms? Clear. That's when I knew right then and there, it is the nookie that he's after. He want his cake and eat it too. Bao said it best. That's why I don't understand. Bao, how did you insert yourself into this position? I don't know. Why? I don't know. You read him clearly. She had the best read of Zach out of anybody on the cast. Anyway, yeah. Zach's behavior will bring a typhoon out of a lot of women, including me. That's why I'm saying, like, I've been saying since the beginning, I feel like even if Zach was matched with someone normal or someone that didn't have outbursts, if he got matched with someone like a Paige, do y'all not think we would still be having these issues? No, I, I, we would. We would. It's just the way Michaela reacts is like an overreaction. But I do feel like any woman in this position would flip. I don't know, because of Michaela rushing the stage, we didn't really fully get Zach's side, so I wouldn't call him a liar. Um, Zach, Zach, Zach is deceitful. That's what I'm gonna say. He has some. At first, I was like, is he subconsciously doing this or is he purposefully doing this? He a little deceitful, and it's like he's trying to spin this narrative that we literally have video evidence of you playing with her emotions. So yeah, you're not gonna spin this any other way. F boy. Montre, please add the name Zach to the no selection list. No, I am like Bao. I would have leave a long time ago. Wouldn't even have to flip on him. It's purposefully. Zach is very covert. He's just full of it. I feel like Gil has a type. Latina. You know what? Child. I wonder how a Zach and Myrla match would have been. Ooh, Myrla would have left him. I don't even think she would have played along. Zach got mad at Kate. He did. He was getting all hype. Boy, if you don't calm down. Because at this point, Kevin was making sense. Like, you're the one who wasn't. And he was just calling you out. He was in his feelings about it. He was. Since now you don't need to hear any more words from Zach to know that man lies on primetime TV as a hobby. So we're Xing off Zach's and Ryan's from being casted. No more Zach's or Ryan's. Unpopular opinion, Michaela is the one who played herself going to his house. Oh no. You know what? Sasha, I'm glad you brought that up. You're right. Her playing into this is her own fault. This man yo-yoed you the whole season. Why would you? He said no on decision. That why are you going and playing house? Why are you playing wife? You know this man don't want to be married to you. Why are you going over there and doing those things? But I also consider Michaela unstable. So I feel like she'll play into whatever toxicity because that's where she thrives. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't feel sorry for that. But okay. So now that we've covered all of this, did y'all hear that they've announced the new season already? They've announced the new couples already. Monique, exactly. I just turned 30, but I'm not putting up with anybody playing with my feelings at this point. You you come correct or don't come at all. Cause I'm very comfortable in my singleness. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't playing. We did Johnny and Bao. Johnny and Bao are gonna be next week. They didn't cover them this reunion. They ain't even let the bed dry before getting new people in it. Right. That's probably why we rarely saw the experts because they were filming something else. I mean, for it to be that like y'all just dropped the pictures already. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw the trailer while watching the episode. I know. I need recovery time. Yep, I already seen the pairing, and there's another Chris. I thought we need to X the Chris's off the list. Yeah, Montre. I mean, you think Meredith? You think Meredith First Sight fan is Montre? They do be having the inside scoop. Boston is the new city. I don't know either. Yep, they put out the couples. I saw that there is a trailer, but I didn't watch it. I need to watch it. Between Married at First Sight and Ready to Love, I can't keep up. And this is really feeling like a cash grab. I don't think much of the cast audition. They just stopping people asking if they want to be on TV. Same, I think it's Montre. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. That's just like a producer to create drama. The fact that we only know Montre from like a few seasons ago and we literally call out his name every season now. Amelia and Bennett haven't been married 2 years and we already have 3 seasons after them. Did y'all hear that he filed for divorce? Bennett filed for divorce officially. They really are done. And you know what's sad? I think that Amelia is the original Myrla. I think she was faking and fronting because do y'all remember that like one of the last episodes of their season, like right before decision day, Myrla admitted that she did this show just because she wanted to be on TV. And we kind of like, well, I didn't. I was like, oh no. But we kind of overlooked it because it seemed like they had chemistry. But yeah, I think she faked it. I think she faked it. And that's like even more so than Myrla, that's tripping me out. Because they really did seem like they had a connection. And for her to be able to put on and act like that. What? I'm packing my bags to go bag me a Bennett. He's free. Right. I really don't think Amelia liked him as much as we think. I really don't. I think she was playing the game. And both of them are very like theatrical. So I think it's nothing for Amelia to like pretend like she likes someone on TV. It probably was like a role for her or something. Which is really, really weird, but they are kind of like off. So it doesn't throw me off too bad. She did say she could be matched with anybody and she just wanted to be on TV. What do they expect when they recruit people? It's just an experience for some people. And the Oscar goes to Amelia. Those singing aliens. No, sweet little Princess Diaries Amelia. I liked her. No. She got another side to her. She got another side to her. But yeah, I saw that he's the one that filed for divorce. And I went to her page and it just looked like she living her best life. So what can you do? I do feel bad for Bennett because he seemed like he was fully invested. I hope Jeff D's friend is better than him. Who is Jeff D's friend? We should have known when she had birds cages on her head. She did not take that wedding seriously. I don't care if she is a little eccentric. Why that's what you wore and that's what you chose for your bridesmaids to wear? And then she come down on a unicycle? Like Amelia was playing in our faces. Child, I can't. In the new season of Married at First Sight. Wait. Jeffy's friend is featured on the new season of Married at First Sight. He's the OB-GYN. I'm gonna have to look up how to say that. Do y'all want to look since we here? Since we here. Let's look it up. Because I did not know. A circus. Yeah, one of the new black guys is Jeffy's friend. That is a bad sign already. That is a red flag already. Okay. So where's the trailer, y'all? What page was that on? Because I can't remember. Was it on MAFS fan? I mean, she has all the couples. Let me see. Let me just pull this up real quick. The couples. Olajuwon. Okay. Olajuwon. Got it. So which one? The light skin one. Let's see. She's very pretty, by the way. Jeffy's friend, you say? I'm sorry. That already put you in a bad light. I'm so sorry. I hate to do it. But Jeffy, I don't trust him. Jeffy talking about all his good memories and experiences. Sir, you are talking about all your cringy faces at your wife. Jeffy, if I had to go based off of Jeffy, I would never sign up for this, whether he was my friend or not. First of all, what if I get matched up with a Jeffy? I mean, really. They literally have one of the most toxic marriages to have ever been featured on this show. Still. Because every time I rarely watch couples cam or whatever, but every time I tune in or every time I look at the description, they are always bickering about something. I've never once seen Jeffy just look at his wife as if he really loved her. Like, do you really want to be here? Why are you here? They're constantly going through it. I mean, it's literally the definition of struggle love from the jump. And every time, every so often, we get like a video or we get a message from Shanice saying, oh, I've had enough, or I'm done, whatever, seeming like she gonna leave. Or maybe Jeffy left and she just getting out ahead of it. I don't know. And then the next thing you know, well, our relationship is ours and this is what we're going through and we real or whatever. This is our relationship. And their marriage clips make me so sad. She cries so much. Oh my goodness. They never look happy. Neither one. They got the cutest little baby. But I can't believe they're still together. Thank you to everybody who is giving me birthday wishes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And they have the nerve to be talking about having another child. So anyway, I didn't mean to go on a Jeffy and Shanice tangent, but I'm just saying, like, I'm already skeptical of this man right here. One, for being friends with Jeffy. And two, you saw Jeffy and Shanice's romance relationship and how toxic that was, and you decided you wanted to do this. Yes, Jeffy definitely cheated on her. But anyway, can someone tell me where the trailer is? Cause I know. Okay, these are the pictures. Honestly, you can't tell nothing from pictures half the time. Is this guy? I don't know. They all look a little shady to me nowadays. They all look a little shady. She looked like she do not want to be here, low key. Yeah, I'm not feeling hopeful. Oh, thanks, Tyronda. Make sure y'all give this stream a thumbs up. Ciao. Oh, yeah, we're back to having 2 black couples. I know, right? I don't know. Let me see if I can find the trailer. Is this the trailer? Okay, y'all. This looked like a bootleg one, but this is the best I could do for now. Okay, let's see. Oh, did y'all hear that sound? I'm sorry. Let me turn it down some. Okay, let me see.
Bring in the newlyweds. Gonna meet the love of my life. More glamorous weddings. Matchmaking secrets. New cheater and drama. I want this on camera. Vice versa.
Was that it? I don't know. I don't know if that was it. But child, all I know is that this is too fast, and whoever said that's the reason why the experts can't be featured so much on this previous seasons is because they got to do the next season. They already filming. They have to be simultaneously filming these things. Is that another Asian couple? See, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is he Asian? Let me see. Let me share it again. Mixed Asian? Oh, okay. Child. They definitely pushing the drama. Definitely. That's why the experts aren't experting. Pretty much. I think she for sure is Asian or has at least, some Asian with him. I don't know. He might just be a white man or I don't know. I don't know, child. I'm not finna sit up here and try to guess either. But okay, let me ask, just by looking at these couples, do you think that they will make it? Let me go to the wedding pictures. Now, do you think these two will make it? No, no, no. I don't think so either. I don't know why, but I'm just mm-mm. I don't see it. Alexa says yes. Yara Flurry says yes. Possible. But most people are saying no. Something about him, you know, and I don't like to prejudge, but you know, when men be having haircuts like that, when your haircut is a little bit too perfect, it just makes me think you a little player, just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. He is 38, she's 33. I don't think that's too bad. It's not just his haircut, it's like his stance and he feeling himself. You know he is. You know he is. Look at how he's standing. Look at his haircut. Looking and she's on him. He's not even facing her. It's just the body language. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Could just be, I could be completely wrong. But I'm just going based off of the photo and based off of some of the history of this show. Frat bro. Wait, what was that? Frat bro working in finance and accounting. Jose. Pinky, are you not to be feeling yourself on your wedding day? You're right. Yeah, you okay, okay. But in the picture, like this is your wedding picture. It's almost like he's feeling himself, and she looked like, oh yes, I got a catch. But he's looking like I am the catch. And I'm just reading. I'm just reading the picture. I'm not. You want a soda too? Sprite? Sponsor me. Okay. The photographer told them to pose like that. Yeah, I'm really playing, y'all, but we just having fun. Okay. Looking at this picture. Now, if I'm just going based off the picture, they both seem like they're genuinely smiling. Yeah, they both seem genuine. You drinking a Sprite? I've never had the cranberry Sprite, but that sounds good. She's 29, he's 28. Skin on brown marble. I think they're both attractive too. Like let's be clear. They're both attractive. Um yeah. And I'm just going based off the picture. We love black love around here. I don't know that man, I don't know that woman. I don't know what they got going on, but just based off the picture, they seem to at least be attracted to one another and to be happy that they got married. But then again, Zach and Michaela looked extremely happy on their wedding day. So it could be, the complete opposite. But from this picture, if we're just judging from the picture, they look excited to start their lives together. D says the groom in this picture look like he's feeling her more than she's feeling him. She's a teacher. Okay. They look cute. I'm gonna leave it at that. because I got PTSD. That is true. I was so fooled by his account. Let me tell you, if you would have told me, like before that trailer dropped on Michaela acting up the way she did, I just knew Zach and Michaela was gonna be together forever. Mm. Hoodwinked and bamboozled. She looks worried. He looks sane at least. I don't see that, but I could see where y'all could be saying that. I'm hoping for the best with them because they do seem like they're just we're married. Y'all think Zach permed his hair too? Possibly. It looked fried. It looks fried around the edges. Okay, what about this couple? I just realized I don't have anybody's name. I don't know anything about these couples outside of their picture. So this is truly like a blind reaction. So from this photo, she just looks like she does not want to be there. I almost feel like poor thing. She just looked like a little uncomfortable. He looks very happy to be here. He looks very happy to be here. Does anybody know their age difference? Because he looks a little older than her too. And she kind of is giving a little Virginia, maybe her hair just fell. Virginia, she came out, her hair didn't fall, her makeup was already smudged. She's like she was up all night drinking. Maybe she had, maybe her hair fell. So I'm not gonna give her full on Virginia, but she just looks uncomfortable. She is 30 and he's 35. Okay, that's not bad. She looks scared. She just looks so uncomfortable. No. Nope, that's the Chris. I don't like his old school haircut. I do get Virginia and Erica T. I do. This couple looks Hispanic, or is the term Latinx? I'm the wrong person to ask. And Monique said, "Dang, that's the one couple I thought would make it." They might be. This is their first time meeting each other. Maybe that's why she looks uncomfortable. We're just playing. They very well might be the only successful couple. You know how Married at First Sight do. They only produce one successful couple that says yes at decision day half the time. So they might be the one, but going off this picture, I don't know. Excuse me. All right, so the final oh no, that's not the final couple. The fourth couple. You know what? Weirdly, they kind of look alike to me in a weird way. What's their age difference? They kind of look alike. Um, I personally think both of them look excited. They seem like they could work. His name is Mark the Shark. Same smiling teeth. Yeah. Something about in the nose area too. And the eyes. Like they just kind of look similar. They give antebellum. You know what? They do have a very like antique face, both of them. And I don't mean that in a shady way, but you know how people used to look in old photos and old paintings? They look like that. Lindsay is 34, Mark is 37. Okay. I don't know why she looks so much younger than him in this picture. Um, I don't know. Not excited, picky. That's just his eyebrow. They give Republicans very Ryan from Houston type of woman. Mm-hmm. They belong at a debutante ball. But honestly, I feel like they might. Like just based off this picture, I think they'll make it. I don't know. For some reason they look like they might make it. I don't know. AJ and Stephanie, they do kind of give AJ and Stephanie. Yeah, like they're gonna be like kind of corny and boring, but good for each other. I could see that. They definitely look like they share the same belief system. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, finally these two. I don't know why this. Oh, that was no wonder she looked familiar because we already pulled them up. That's Jeffy friend. Okay. Um, she's very pretty, by the way. Both of them are attractive. By this picture, the arm a little stiff. The arm is a little stiff, okay? Mind you, these people just met each other, but going off the photo, her arm is a little stiff. The smile is a little forced, just a little teeny bit forced. He looks like he's cheesing, like he cheesing. Um, the arms, it's the arms for me. They stiff. She don't want to be dropped. He's a former playboy. Oh, they better not be trying to make another Woody happen. They're giving recruited. I hate to say it, but her picture was a little too influencer. Beautiful, but I don't know. I don't think they'll work, but I hope they will. They're both 29. Okay, they're the same age. She favors Claudia Jordan and he looks like Terrence J. You know what? Love for my 4C. You hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. Cause they sure do. This is the dude who calls himself the Playboy. And yes, I think she's so she's Afro Latina. Okay. I hope he treats her better than his friend Jeffy treats his wife. Child. Me too. She's giving Taylor. Um, I hate to say this, but the wig is slayed, okay? Taylor, I want Taylor to get a wig like this one. This. See, that's if I start doing wigs, that's the type of wig I want. Inches, wavy, very natural looking. That's what I want, okay? It's perfect. Might be the one who is a cheater from the preview. They're giving sibling. I can't. We need a girl chat. We do need to do a girl chat. It's kind of late. It was Taylor and her wig, never just Taylor. Oh, Taylor as far as the influencer. Yes. I agree with that. I agree with that. You think that's her? I mean, it could be her real hair. Let me just, I am just assuming, but it looks perfect regardless. All right, you guys. Shout out to everyone in here. It's 138 people in here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live. And I think I'm gonna do a girl chat live. Because we've been on here for almost an hour and 30 minutes. So I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to go ahead and start a girl chat video and I will be right back. Shout out to everyone in here. Thank you for coming to the chat. I love chatting with you guys. This really did make my day. I ain't gonna lie. It was a long day, y'all. It was a long day. But we'll do like the little after party right after this one. So, yes. See you in my next live.